Why would he tell you to do something you tell me you can't do? And I'm telling you, yeah, you can. You just refuse to try. And actually, even try is not mentioned. It says do a thing and you shall have the power. Well, see, you started off. You have to start. We can stand here and tell you night after night, or day after day, or whatever it is, and he lives way over there, but isn't this marvelous though?
It
We
is.
just sit right next to each other here like this and talk and huh?
It is.
That's really great, isn't it? It says think on things that are lovely and of good report. This is really neat. I mean, I remember what was the watch? Oh, come on, he had a watch he talked to.
Oh, Dick Tracy.
Yeah, Dick Tracy. He, he, he was talking to his like it was a phone. Now you got pictures on it. I mean, it's like a tiny television, and they got him on glass. That is so fantastic. That is so, and those are just ideas out of some man's mind, some woman's mind. You know, we would be very inventive if we just listened to our own self-talk. We'd see where we're leading us tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. Write out the pictures of your mind in the theater of your mind. You're seeing yourself doing, being what? See, because what you're seeing yourself do, that's what you'll be doing. And like it or not, you dreamed it up, you know. What do? You sit and dream up monsters you can't handle and you run off to God. And then because you don't see any relief, because you weren't looking for relief, because you didn't expect to get relief, and so you got exactly what you expect, you didn't get it. You denied yourself. All denial, we're told, is self-denial, right? Isn't that now what it says?
That's
All denial is self-denial.
that's
So,
it.
so you're the only one denying yourself. Why, I don't know, but if you're experiencing it, then you did it. See, God's no respecter of persons. No, there's no favoritism. I hear a lot of stories, and that's what they're saying. They're saying that God did this for them, but didn't do something for somebody else. And I'm telling you, no, he answers you just as quickly when it's positive or if it's negative. That's what it meant by choose this day. And you are choosing this day. Aware or unaware, you're choosing your day. So it seems to me that it would be very important for you to start the morning off with a little contemplation or meditation to get your mind in order to face the day of your own choosing. See, to face your own ideas, your own attitudes, your own assumptions, your own moods. Hey, it's it's always up to you, really. And everybody's asking God to to help them. Hey, he gave you choose this day. And when he did that, he cut his self off from who he is to be you. Yeah. Hey, you give and choose this day. Why won't you choose better? I mean, a little a little kid wouldn't have any trouble choosing the better, or at least in his ideas. I mean, well, he'd be right there grabbing it. Okay. But we're too cautious in the wrong way. See, it's we who are setting ourselves up for a problem, or we who are setting ourselves free. And all you have to do, like I said, is just listen to your own self-talk and get an idea of where your mindset is, because you're always making mindsets. And like I said, they're impersonal and they won't notify you when a situation comes up that would allow them. Well, they're there. It's automatic. And you set it as automatic when you chose it. And you didn't even know you chose it, did you? I didn't.
No.
I did. When I started watching myself and then catching myself, setting myself up for a problem. And I'm thinking, no, wait a minute. Hasn't even happened yet. So how would it be I would know it? See, I wouldn't unless I made it up. And I did exactly that. And then denied it when it happened. Wow. Double whammo. And people get such enjoyment out of telling their woes. I've watched them at certain gatherings that I used to go to, and thank God I don't have to go to them anymore. But no, I watch people and you're listening, you're not really listening. I mean, you're all sitting at a big table full of people, But I, I did say it once. I said, well, more than I need to know, please. And everybody laughed. So, and you hear them giving their life away to incidents, to conditions that they don't want any part of. That's what really gets me is that they get into what they really don't want and then go whining and crying to God to get them out of it. And he says, I didn't put you in it, you did. And that's the truth. And that's all. That self-denial. You're denying your own product. You understand? If you're experiencing it, you brought it. You sold yourself to that, because what you pay attention to is your life. I mean, you're agreeing to something, maybe unaware, but you see, subconscious mind is not there to question you. It's only to make your experience what you set as a model. And subconscious makes the model from what you think about. See, you're on all the time. So, yeah, that's why I'm trying to warn you is that you're on all the time. And that's the reason why it's repeated again and again and again. Look, I can tell you stories of scripture, and I really like a lot of them. I mean, a lot of them are very exciting, but even with all the killing and all that, it was kind of exciting to see these two big sailing vessels firing cannons, point blank. And seeing their sails fall over on the people. It's all very exciting, but it's the essence. It's the individuals all over the deck, actually. It's the individual's own experience of life is in the theater of their mind first. Understand? You saw it before. Once it's out here, that's secondhand. It was new. It was new when you thought it up. And if you're experiencing it, you thought it up. Because God don't make mistakes. You're delivered into your own iniquity. See that? He didn't have nothing to do with that because he gave you choose your day right off. And you are choosing your day. And aware or unaware, you're actually making your world of everyday experiencing. So you see, God completely cleared himself. He gave you to choose. You can choose different, can't you? See? Hey, I questioned it for years. See, that's one of the reasons I'm here. That was the first reason that I was here, was that it took me years. And it needn't take years. What do you say? You turn to me and I'll turn to you. How long does that take? I mean, I know with me it took a long time. But then, like I said, to confess lazy-mindedness, double-mindedness about most everything. And even when I heard a good idea and knew it was a good idea, I'd analyze it to dust. Always analyzing everything. Your good is your good. God said that this way of humanity is good and very good. If you're not experiencing that, where's the disconnect? I mean, look, you're told that worshiping God is using his gifts. So you must already have them. I mean, if worshiping God is using his gifts, yeah. I would see it as you already got it. Well, look, there are things you couldn't do before, but after you did it a little while, it became kind of familiar to you and then better and better and better. Well, that's the way it all comes to you. Reiteration, do it over and do it over. And after you've done it over and over for a while, and you only do the things that you want to actually see in your experiencing, because look, everything whatsoever is the given. You understand? Whatsoever. So good, bad, or indifferent, you're claiming your world is experiencing day by day, footstep by footstep. You're choosing it. And all you have to do is just sit and listen to yourself, thinking, suggesting to yourself, and then you analyze what you've said, and you're saying to yourself, do I really want this? No. Cancel. It is that easy. See, that's the whole thing. The whole thing is that it actually is that easy. And I had a half a dozen of Neville's tapes, and I listened to them at least one every night for years before it actually touched base. I began thinking differently. The importance of having a CD, because what has your focus has your life. Think about it. We're not asking you to join anything, but you have to have the CDs. You have to have the DVDs. You have to listen to them. It's you training this. Listen, listen, listen.
But as Mr. Lindell stated, you have to listen to them repeatedly. And again, for those who are interested, click the link below and it will take you to the 4 CD set, and you'll be able to transform not only your mind, but your world.